Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and we're gonna go all the way across with the bow and arrow. Here we go!
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps, earning free cruises, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Now let's get rolling.
Now, I did do multiple videos on the 6 and 8 slingshot, the 5 and 9 slingshot, and the 4-10 slingshot. And with all of that, we're now going to do all of them, or you could just do the inside if you want, but we're going to go all the way across with the slingshot. And because it's more money, it costs more. It's not a little slingshot anymore. This is a bow and arrow. Okay, so we have $1,500 and we're going to do the system all the way across. You could play it on a $10 or $15 table, but we have $1,500 because we're going $160 across. Maybe we should have $1,600. Actually, hey, wifey, can I borrow $100? Thank you so much. Okay, so now I have $1,600. I can play now. Thank you. All right. Here we go. The way it works is you're going to do 160 across. Actually, that's going to cost you. Okay, let me just put it out like this. We're going to put it like this. And we're going to assume that we have to pay the VIG up front. So that's going to cost you an extra $2, okay? And so we go like this, the 4 and 10, right? The 5 and 9, and then we have the 6 and 8, and that is 160 across. We pay the VIG, bam. These are buy bets. So that's a buy bet, that's a buy bet. And we are playing, okay? Now on the other one, I said if you're playing, you might as well play, so you might as well have it working. I have been starting to have my bets working on the come out, mainly because a lot of times I play on the don't pass. So if I play on the don't pass, I'm working on the come out, you know? So if I'm going light side, I might as well work on the come out again. So let's just see how it works if we work on the come out, because I'm assuming you know how to play this, but if you don't, this is how it's going to work. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we could get any one of those box numbers. All right, here we go. And it is a 5. Have you got your dice tracker yet? Make sure to get one of these. Go to holyroller.com or check the link in the description. This is able to track not only your bankroll, but your points towards a free cruise, among other things. So make sure to grab one of these. Now let's get back to it. Okay, so we got it. All right, so the 5, on the 5 and 9, we're pulling it back. We're pulling it back. So we're going to play the 5 and 9 together, the 6 and 8 together, and the 4 and 10 together. And what we're doing is we're pulling it back. So what do we pull it back to? Because it pays 35, okay? If it pays 35, we're going 15 each on the 5 and 9. We're bringing 50 back to our rack, actually 55 back to our rack, because we're pulling it back to 15 and 15, okay? All right, here we go. Let's roll. And it is a 10. Okay, now, if you saw the video on the 4 and 10, we're going to throw in $1. We're going to get paid 50, right? But because we're bringing 50 back, we don't have to pull back the 4 and 10. The 4 and 10 is already ready. You know what I'm saying? So we just bring 50 back to our rack. All right, here we go. Let's roll it. And it is a 6. Wow, look. Okay, on this one we throw in $3. 6 and 8 we throw in $3. No, sorry, $1. Sorry, my bad. $1. We're throwing in $1. They pay us 35. That's 36. That's 18 and 18. Okay, so we're bringing the 60 back to our rack. We're playing the 6 and 8 for $1, and we're pulling it back to 18, 18. All right, so 18 and 18. Here we go. Now you might say, whoa, you had so much out there to begin with. It was so promising, and now it just looks like, I don't know if you understand, but we are getting out of the hand. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can say to somebody. Hey, I don't think you understand, but I'm out of the hand. So we are definitely out of this hand just in a few hits, and we pulled back that bow, and now we need an arrow. We need to let it shoot. All right, there it is right there with a 9. That pays 21. You know what we're doing? We pulled it back. We're letting it go. Okay, we pulled it back. We're letting it go. It's going all the way up to $35. We're bringing $1 back to our rack. If you're at a casino that will let you play 36, play 36. It pays $50. 35 pays 49, so you have to throw in the $1. So I know on a cruise with Royal Caribbean, they only allow you to play $5 increments. You can't play 36. It has to be proper. All right, here we go. I argue that that is a proper bet, but we have the 9 pulled back. We let it go. Let's see what happens. And it is an 8, an 8. Okay. Now once we pulled back to 18 and 18, that's when we throw in the $3 because the 8 pays 21. Okay. And we throw in $3, which makes that look like 42. Okay. So now this is 42. So we bring all this back, and because that's 42, right? Now it pays 1 for 50. We pulled it back. Now it's at 42. Now, you might say, if you're out of the hand, why pull this back? If you're going to get paid 50, where would you go? I would probably go to 50, and then keep going, boom, and keep going. You know what I mean? Because if you're out of the hand, you're out of the hand. I mean, maybe we got 1 or 2 back and we're not out of the hand yet. That's when from there, we'd probably just same bet so we could be out of the hand. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a 5-point hit at 15. What do? We go all the way up, and that's going to be 21 payout, which takes it to 35. I guess I can make these proper, right? As far as, never mind. You know what I mean. Color them like they're supposed to look. All right, here we go. We're working on the come out. Why? Because we're out of the hand. Who cares? I do. It's a hard 6. All right, here we go. So this is the part where we throw in $3. Are you ready? We're throwing in $3. Why are we throwing in $3? Because that is going to 42. All right, so it's at 42. So the 6 and 8 are at 42. The 5 and 9 are at 35. And the 4 and 10, they're still there at 25. All right, here we go. Let's roll. And it is, boo. All right, so it happened. Finally happened. But notice that we had a lot of our hits when the puck was off, right? Because we were working the whole time. And everybody was working right there because it was the point was 6 and the puck was on. So don't give me, okay. Anyway, let me know in the comments. All right, so what would you do at this point? This is a very good strategy. Remember, we got out just after a couple hits. We happened to just hit every number to get out. So 3 hits, but you need to get 3 hits of either a 4, 5, or 6, or an 8, 9, or 10, or any combination of the sisters, okay? That's how you get out of the hand. I hope that makes sense. And I'll probably roll this out again for our member only live. We do member-only lives every once in a while, so if you want to become a member, see how that goes. Actually, yeah, watch this video and see what members say about becoming members. All right, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Subscribing is free. Members is like $2.99 a month. Come on, $2.99, not $299, unless you want to. But anyway, until next time, I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya!